Okay, this reading for Sagittarius. I need you guys to just roll with me on this. Um, I'm being specifically called to ask what is hidden. And I keep hearing hidden enemy, hidden enemy, hidden enemy. Um, there's about to be some exposure. Somebody who is working against you in the shadows is about to be exposed. Because I see like this like ugly little creature. And this creature is like hiding in the dark. And I see like this flashlight and this guide of yours. I don't know whether it's a guide, ancestor, an angel, but they take this flashlight and they shine it into this dark corner, and you can see this grubby ass looking little creature, which kind of looks like a demonic little creature to me, because it has like an ugly little troll nose and ugly little ears, and its teeth are kind of like jagged looking, and he has like like long nails, and he's small. It's like a little, I'm hearing like grublet. I've never even heard of that word, but it's like, I'm hearing grublet, like a little grublet, like it's like, yeah, gremlin, gremlin grublet. I just keep hearing troll. What a fucking troll, huh? So anyway, I was called into the tarot room for this. And I'm trying to figure out which cards they want me to use for this. They told me to start the video while I figure this out. So that's why I said roll with me on this. Because there's something afoot here. Spirit is about to expose somebody in this reading. Okay, they're calling me to my own deck. I mean, this is like 200 cards here. So some of them repeat because I did one half. I think I did like 1/4 of them a couple years ago and then finished them out. So there some repeat, but there's something to this, and it's really hard to shuffle because, like I said, there's 200 of these, and so I'm gonna try to shuffle, but I'm gonna keep the cards. They're telling me to shuffle. Damn it, these are so freaking hard to do. Usually I have to do it in halves because there's a lot of cards here. So I'm going to try to shuffle at least 3 times. And it's going to have to be good enough. These things are hard to do. And then I'm going to cut it because they're being very specific how they want me to do this. They want me to cut it in 3s. Okay, they're telling me to look at the bottom. Codependent male. There's your fucking clue. This is a codependent male. This person's been sending you negative energy, or they could have the demon attached to them. Holy fucking shit. Okay, so here is your fucking clue. Okay, they also wanted me to cut the deck like this so that you guys can see this in real time. You know, you have it's a male. Okay, now if it's a female, they're in male energy. They're in their masculine energy, but I think it's a male. There's somebody around you, Sagittarius, or whoever you're watching. You have a friend who is very jealous of your success and love that you get. So this person hates that you get a lot of attention, that you're well respected, that you're loved, you're adored. And whoever this is, they have an entity attached to them. So the entity that is attached to this person could cause this person to act more out of character. Hold on, they're advising me to light this while I'm talking. So there's definitely something. But so this friend, you may start noticing a change in their behavior. So say if you have a friend and you've known them since childhood or something like that, maybe they've always just kind of been jealous of you. Maybe you guys were kind of used to be on the same level, so they didn't let the jealousy control them too much. And then now all of a sudden, you could have started becoming more successful, or, you know, you're growing in your some type of skill, you know. I'm not sure exactly, because everybody's different. Maybe you're going to school for something, or you got a pay raise, or maybe you're in a newly found relationship, got a new car. There's something here this person's like upset about. But I was called, like I said, was done with my work. But I was called in here. So I've learned throughout this process, and I talk about it a lot. I wasn't created to live my own life, apparently, here. I work for the divine, so I could be having plans to go do other things, but if they say, hey, you need your ass in that room, I have to come in here. I am led by the divine, so that's who I work for. But I had other plans, and I was like stopped in my tracks, and they're like, no, we need you in there now. So this must be very urgent. This must mean that there's like a spiritual urgency. You need to do some cleansing, because this grublet's in your home. I'm going to call it the grublet. Like I said, I've seen a visual picture of it. It's small. It's probably only like 2 feet tall, this entity. Well, it kind of, you know what? It's not too far off from my little dragons, but my dragons are way prettier than this little grublet. But the little grublet, he's a lot like this, what they're showing me, because he has pointed ears. And do the other ones have the teeth out? Yeah, see his little teeth? So these are so cute, aren't they? But the little grublet I'm looking at is nowhere near as cute as these guys. But it's funny, because this is also Spirit's way of saying, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. So they're trying to warn you that there's an evil entity here. And it's nothing to be afraid of, okay? This little entity is not the brightest little bulb. It's nothing to fear. You could pick these up at the grocery store. Like, that's why you have to stay spiritually cleansed, because these little entities, they're all over. We live amongst them. It's no different than, say you picked up a bacteria at the doctor's office and caught the common cold. That's what this is. But I'm trying to get it off of you, because if not, it could start wreaking some havoc in your life. But you have somebody around you here who is very jealous and envious of you, and they've been hiding this. They've been hiding it. And so I'm fixing to expose it. This fire really doesn't want to go out. It's like it went out and then I redid it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So there's some type of energy. I'm going to ask that it be removed to you too while you watch the video. So we ask that their angels, guides, Jesus, Holy Spirit, come into their home, into their life, cleanse them of this, give them clarity, give them eyes to see, ears to hear what the Spirit has to say, so that they can know who this is. And let there be no confusion in their mind. Give them complete clarity, Spirit, so that they don't get it confused with the wrong person. Don't let them have any delusions or illusions that are not from God, from Jesus, from the divine. There's also a father here who's crossed that is helping you. That's for somebody. This father is trying to warn you of this person. I think I'm going to redo my desk, my little thing here. I think it's time for an upgrade. But you guys always know me by this gold. Matter of fact, I'll teach you something else while I'm on here blabbing. Gold represents money, okay, abundance. So if you want to draw in abundance, you're going to want to wear like some type of gold, So go, it's worth it to go spend money to get like a favorite gold ring or a favorite gold necklace and put it on every single day. It'll attract wealth to you. And so does just the color gold. So if you put like gold things in your home, even if it's like gold accent pillows or gold curtains that have it in there, the color gold will draw in abundance to you. Okay. I don't like silver. I don't wear silver. Some people do, but I don't, because it's a takeaway. I don't care what anybody says. The silver takes away. Gold adds to you. That's why Jupiter is ran by gold. It's a planet of expansion. So if you want to attract money to you, finances to you, start going with gold. Okay? Anyway, you have a fake friend around you. This person has an entity attached to them, and it could be trying to cause havoc. But you need to be careful, because this entity attached to this friend, I feel like you're going to notice a change in this friend. Like, you could be very loving to this person, very caring, always there for them, but it's just never good enough. And it's almost like the more you're there for them, the worse it can get. But you have to understand everything's spiritual warfare. So pray for this person. Okay? Start praying for them for deliverance, because they have the little grubby thing attached to them, and it could have jumped into your home because of it. But I feel like this entity is going to start trying to make this person, it whispers things into this person's ear. So this friend may have not really always been this way. And as time grew on, and maybe you got older and you started following your spiritual path or something, take it as a blessing, because that means you have some type of gift or calling. You're chosen. And when you're chosen by the divine, your light is very bright. And demons hate that light. So somebody here is targeting you because of this. And like I said, you may start noticing a change in somebody's behavior. And you need to understand that it's coming from the little grubby thing. Oh my God. Yeah. So we see here that the birds of the air are here to warn you. So this is how you'll know this is for you. If you've been seeing crows and ravens squawking, they're warning you of lies and ill intentions. This friend, this fake ass person around you, it's almost like they're being possessed or they're being taken over. So if these are signs, okay? So I need you to have discernment, and I teach everybody that. Have discernment. Don't just believe everything you hear. And I'm talking about even in the tarot card readings, folks. You got to be careful who you're listening to and who you're allowing into your life. I just seen 1313. That might mean something for somebody. You have to be careful. You have to have discernment. Okay? Because there are entities and there are spirits who come to deceive. And the number one thing that these entities love to do is get you under an illusion. But if you are somebody who's spiritual, and you'll start to notice that even the birds of the air will work with you. So I know you guys are the spiritual people because you're watching me. Only the awakened ones are watching. So you have these birds here. They're warning you. Start paying attention to the birds of the air. And they come in different ways. So say that there's some type of black magic, spiritual work, evil eye. You'll start noticing they'll swirl around your home or swirl around you out somewhere. There'll usually be more than 3. And they go in a circle and they just swirl over you like this. That's how you know there's some type of evil eye or spell work. Now, a lot of times you'll have just a single one come up to you, to the area you're at, and just be squawking away. That one's warning you of lies, deceit, somebody who's close to you. Because, see, the crow, the raven will come close to you. I just seen 444. So, it'll come close up to you. That means that this bird is telling you that this fake person, the enemy, is close. It's close. That because it comes to you. Now, if you see a shit ton of crows, more than 3, and they're making a lot of loud noises, it's a dire warning you're in danger. That means there's something serious fixing to happen, and you need to like stay prayed up. Because they come in there's different frequencies these birds come. Okay. Another thing, you may see the crow show up, a singular crow just by itself, but the crow is not speaking. It just shows up and it presents itself to you. That crow's telling you somebody's fixing to cross over, that you know, fixing to go to the other side. But the one that comes and he talks, the one who's talking, he's warning of somebody close to you who has lies. They have ill intentions and they're in your circle. Okay, this person could be a life path 4, or you are a life path 4. Again, this could also be the number 4, because you could be seeing 444, which is like a spiritual protection number. And then we have, they don't make me happy like you. So this could be a different energy here altogether. Life path 11. Okay. So I'm picking up on 2 different energies. This is warning of like the fake friend. And then picking up, you could be a life path 4 and 11, or you knew a life path 4 or 11 who could have left you. Like, okay, because this is about revealing things that are hidden. If you knew a life path 4 or a life path 11, or what you perceive to be a life path 2, there's no such thing. But anyway, it's really an 11. It's a feminine energy. But if you had somebody who just ghosted you and they took off and you didn't know why, you're like, well, hell, I thought we had a good thing going. And then all of a sudden this person just took off, whoever this energy is. They left for a third party. They thought they found somebody better than you and then realized that it was an illusion. So this person was under some type of an illusion and they're not happy wherever they're at. So that's another thing. Okay, playing mind games. This goes over here. Whoever the fake friend is, this person plays mind games with you. It's a fire sign. Okay, so there's your clue for that. So you have like this fire sign energy, and I feel like it's a codependent male. This person loves to play mind games with you. Okay. This could have even been somebody you were at. For some of you, this isn't just like a friend. This could be somebody you were in a relationship at one time and you're choosing to be like friends with benefits or stay friends with them or still allow them into your energy. And it's turned into a very toxic mess. But for others of you, it's just like a friend, you know. Yeah, look. Lights, flickers, dreams, coins, feathers, numbers, ancestors near. So this is that ancestor I felt show up. It is warning you of this. So if you've been noticing an uptick in things in your home and stuff like that, which I have here, because they're using it as a warning shot to you guys to pay attention to something. There's an ancestor here who's trying to get your attention and tell you that something's not right. Drink more water, get more sun. Okay, so some of you guys need to stay hydrated, stay up to date on your prayers, and stay in the sun. Because let me tell you, the sun also helps cleanse negative energy. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you wake up is you need to open every blind in your house. You should not be in the dark. You need to let sunlight into your home. If the weather's nice enough to where you can have the windows open, have them open, let that fresh air in, and get out in the sun. I don't care what race you are, you need sunlight every single day. Your sun needs to be hitting your body, even if it's just 20 to 30 minutes a day. Because that vitamin D will help you sleep. It helps you lose weight. A lot of people don't realize that sun helps you lose weight. And so many people are deficient in vitamin D. And it has a lot to do with a lot of their health issues. That's a side note. But you need to be out in the sun because it will also help you get rid of dark energies. Okay? And then you need to you need to drink lots of water to keep yourself cleansed. And some of you need to take like salt baths and stuff like that too. Look, this is a number I've been seeing a lot of lately. New start, new love, new life. You have a lot of new coming, and I think that's what's triggering this person. Something is changing for the better for you, and they don't like it. See, yeah, some of you guys got a new car or a new home, and this has triggered some type of like jealousy in this person. I feel like you used to maybe not be as well off as this person. It's like maybe they were always jealous of you, but as long as you were lower than them, it didn't bother them. Huh. Coming back soon to make it right. This goes over here. There is somebody over here on this side. They left you. You was really good to whoever this is. And they just took off because they were under some type of an illusion somebody was better than you. And they're being called to come back and make things right with you. And say, hey, look, I made a huge mistake. Yeah, and this person's been talking to you telepathically. So you have a telepathic communication with this person. And I'm also getting there could have been an age difference or something. Or something that was like, how do you call it, taboo with this person. Like, maybe that's why they left. Maybe somebody put something in their head. I don't know. But you guys really had a strong connection. And you're still connected to this person. And they're coming back. Now, this person also could have a grubby entity too. But this person doesn't mean you any harm. It's this one. This one here. Who has the malice connected to it. Earth sign. Okay, so this person over here could be the earth sign. Oh, I'm a narcissist, but pretend not to be. So that's what this is. I knew it. It's some type of narcissistic energy that has this grubby little thing attached to it. There you go. There goes that 444. Now it talks about doors opening, but at the time, I didn't really realize. I made this like when I first started my tarot. And it does talk about open doors, but it also is a spiritual protection number. This means you have like angels coming around you for a reason, for protection. Look at this. I use different birds to contact you. Owls, crows, doves, cardinals, eagles, blue jays, bluebirds, finches. So this is like an ancestor, and these are these guides here with the 444 energy, sending you birds to warn you of things, or, you know, it's not only about warnings, but like, so the doves, that means the Holy Spirit, that means peace is around you, okay? The cardinals, those are always ancestors coming, stuff like that. The eagles, if you do see eagles, that means you need to look at something from a higher perspective and you're being protected by heavenly realms. Which I had an eagle, I have pictures of it. Had an eagle show up at my house, and I think it was like 2021, the summer of 2021, and it perched on a tree that hangs over the top of my house, and you don't really see eagles in town like that, so I was kind of shocked by that. And I've had the owls show up, but the owls are also spirit guides. They're showing you that you have a gift in the occult knowledge, like you've been gifted occult knowledge, and that you're a seer. But yeah, the eagles are very prominent, meaning that you're being watched by the upper worlds, and you're protected by the upper worlds if you see those, especially around your home. I picked a scallywag over you, and I feel dumb. That's this person. This person was lured into something. They thought that there was something better than you, and now they're like, holy shit, they made a mistake. Whoever this is over here, they made a mistake. Spring. This person's birthday could be in the spring, but it's kind of springtime now, but it's fixing to be summer. So this is kind of happening like in the now. But this person could have a birthday around springtime. hearing like Aries or something. Maybe Taurus. Love you and protecting you, always spiritually. Love your sister. Okay, so some of you guys have a sister who's crossed. Maybe she was born in spring. Karmic justice. Expect new love and new money. When one door closes, it's because there's a better one. Yeah, there's doors opening. We have 2 door cards. Winter. So maybe somebody's birthday is in winter, which would be like more October, November, December, January where I'm at. Maybe February. I miss holding your hand. So there's somebody who you really like to hold your hand a lot. Healing coming. Yeah. See, that's what I picked up on too. Some of you guys have been dealing with unexplained health issues. It's this little grublet. This little grublet's latched onto you. And like I said, it's not a big deal. Don't be afraid of the, like, you get them from the store. You can get them anywhere. This thing's attached itself. So the fact that it keeps them outdoors, there was some type of door that allowed this entity in around you. So just ask that your angels, guides, God, Jesus, whatever you believe in, close the doors, and cleanse your body and your home from this. Because, like I said, some of you, I picked up on that. You're dealing with health issues, and it's like you're going to be healed once you get this little grublet away from you. This is this person over here. This person over here was kind of, I feel like, a younger energy. If they weren't younger, they're just not as well, versed as you, spiritually aware. You had a telepathic communication with this person. You still do, and you knew them in a past life. So if there's something taboo to the situation, that's why. So say if you're a lot older, they're a lot younger, or maybe it's like difference in culture. I don't know. It's just something different about this that might have made it kind of seem strange. You guys knew each other in a past life, and that's why you were so close. And this person's like waking up to this. But I feel like you didn't know why they left. That's why this is being exposed. And I also feel like Spirit's exposing to them who you are to them. Listen to your gut. Yeah. If you're around somebody like this fake friend or this friends with benefits person or who the hell ever this is, listen to your gut when you're around them. Like, your intuition's telling you something's not right. I don't want no one to have you. This could even be like, if this is a friends with benefits fire sign or some shit you're dealing with, they could be feeling that way too. But I feel some of you, it's like an actual just friend. Getting karma for hurting a chosen one. Yeah, I was going to say this earlier, but I was stopped from saying it because my guide told me it's not time yet. It's now time. So whoever this is how you're going to know who this person is, because they're close to you. They're still around you. And you're going to start noticing a series of events happen to this individual. So say it's just different ways. You'll know. I mean, it could be anything. Like, you'll just pay attention to who you're around. It was like at one point it was you experiencing weird, messed up things. So maybe you had a health issue, or maybe your car was messed up, or you had something wrong with your house or your job or your relationships, because you had the evil eye on you. But then you get clarity and you get rid of it, and then all of a sudden it switches. The tables turn. And now the person who is putting this on you starts having all these issues. And you're like, why the hell does Sally over there start experiencing all this weird shit? She's been my best friend for 30 years. Oh. And that's like it clicks. You realize, oh, it's been you this whole time? Not Sally. No. Whatever the hell their names is. But for some of you, I feel like it's a heavy codependent male energy. I mean, it could be a female, but if it's a female, they're in their male energy, meaning that they're very masculine. Okay, so, but yeah, somebody is fixing to get hit with karma for touching a chosen one. I work with you and I have a secret crush on you. Okay, so again, the hidden things. This reading's all about what is hidden. So all this weird shit's going on around you, and this is what's coming out. So you have some of you guys have somebody you work with who has a crush on you. And it doesn't always have to be work. It could just be go somewhere where you go where there's a gathering of people. Okay? Your eyes are so dreamy. So whoever this person is has a crush on you, they're very attracted to your eyes. Angels are working to bring us together. Oh, wow. Wow. And I don't see this card a lot. And I pull from these quite often. It's funny. Whoever this secret crush is, you actually have angels that like this person. They're going to bring you together with them. Oh, wow. I'm obsessed with you. This person's obsessed with you. Female, red hair. Okay. So you guys could be the female with red hair, or this is a female with red hair. I'm also hearing auburn hair color. Like, so it may not be like real red. It's just kind of like a brownish type red. Maybe even just a little bit of streak in your hair or something. I lie for sport. Oh, this female could be the liar. Or it's this person over here. Look at that. Obsessed with you twice. We wrote each other in our soul contract. Soulmate. Lifetime after lifetime. That's this person over here. Whoever you know that ghosted you and you don't know why they left. I feel like you probably could have been talking to this person for maybe a year. It wasn't very long. But you felt like it was a really good connection. And then just all of a sudden they left. Something got their attention that they thought was better than you, or somebody told this person something negative. They're about to come back. Okay? But you had a soul connection with them. I sent you a butterfly to say I love you. So that could be this person you've been talking to telepathically, or this could be an ancestor. Rooster. Ooh, the rooster. I said it like that because I know somebody who's a rooster. And I always would tease them. I'm like, rooster. But, so some of you guys may know somebody who's a rooster in Chinese astrology. I'm hearing Aquarius. This person could be an Aquarius, maybe. Is this person in jail? Do you guys know a rooster who's in jail? Because I just seen a vision of a man who's in jail. I don't know if it's an actual jail or spiritual jail. But this man has tattoos. I'm hearing that he's an American Indian. There's an Indian. A rooster. For some reason, they can't communicate with you, so they've been talking to you through your mind. That could be who ghosted you. Or, oh, did somebody leave you and you don't know why? That person's in jail and you don't even know it. You need to check on somebody. If you know, like, some type of Aquarius or a rooster, and you haven't heard from them, I'm hearing since December, contact their family or something. There's somebody who's in jail, like you don't know about. Work crush. Again, there's somebody who's got a work crush on y'all. I'm out for your money. Oh, really? So somebody's out for your money. I wish I could turn back the hands of time and never part. Yeah, that's this person over here. Whoever's longing for you, talking to you telepathically, that took off on you. I'd give up everything to be with you. This person knows they made a mistake. It's like they're saying, if I could turn back the hands of time, I'd give it all up just to be with you. Again, but you know what? No, this is you. Which one of you just recently said, I'd give up everything I own just to spend one more day with you? You have a parent who crossed. And you recently just said this. You've been crying to this parent or crying to God. You've been telling a parent. It's a parent, a parental figure. And you cried to them, and you recently just said, I'd give up everything I own just to spend one more day with you, is what I'm hearing. So what's hidden in this sense is that they heard you. They want you to know that they're hearing you. Stalking your house, your job. Okay, I'm going to pause it because I need to go let my dog in. And then I'm going to come back and pull on these 3 and then I'm going to be done. But I really want to know, you have somebody who is a fake friend here. We need to get to the bottom of. Which I think I already pretty much told you who they are. They're codependent. You're about to start seeing some type of karma. They like to play mind games. But I will pull some cards here so we can see more. Anybody who donates gets entered into a chance to win a free reading. I just got done doing a free reading for a lady today and sent it to her. And then, so every 2 weeks I'll do a free reading. So if you donate, the links are below. Even if it's just $1, I enter you into the drawing and then I randomly pull somebody. So I'll do that every 2 weeks. So if you're interested, do that. But let me pause it and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's pull this fake friend. Jealous of your success. Spirit, tell us more about this person. Tell us more about this person. Gemini. Cups. Now this could be somebody you were in a relationship with. We've got Cancer, Gemini. Or you could have got a new lover. They feel rejected. I don't know. There's something about Libra. This person's about to start getting karma. So you're going to start noticing that. That's how you're going to figure this person out. Queen of Swords. Needing to use your discernment. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is also somebody who tried to send you some type of evil eye against whatever you do for work. Like they want you to be confused about your work so that you can't do what it is you do for work. So they're jealous of some type of success you have through your work. So that's where this person targets you the most. So they could be trying to tell you to stop doing what you do for work, or, you know, encourage you to not go do your fitness goals. I don't know. They're encouraging you to do something that, you know, they're praying against what you do for work. Something you're supposed to be working on. Huh. Yeah, this person's trying to get you to choose to walk away from what you do for work. That's what they're praying against. So say if you got a new job and you're making more money or whatever you do, this person's sending you negative energy to try to get you to walk away from that so that something could happen to you to where you're not able to work. Yeah, look, 7 of Pentacles. So you can't invest your time into something lucrative. 7 of Pentacles reverse. Ooh, they could also be praying against like your health or something or whatever. Like, so this person feels like you're very strong. So they're trying to do things to weaken you, to make you not strong. You've known this person for years too. And here's the culprit. Here they are. The Knight of Wands, Tower, 4 of Pentacles. This is a very selfish energy. This is somebody who could have already betrayed you once and you still got them in your life. They could be using you for something or need something for you with the 4 of Pentacles. They could have their own shit, but they want your shit. This person wants to cause you a tower. I really feel like it's a fire energy. Yep, they want to cause you to lose your job. This person is specifically praying against your finances and your success. You might have figured this person out. They've recently made a comment around you, and you might have caught on to it. Something, they could have even acted like that was referencing a movie, I'm hearing, or a song. Pay attention to whoever the fuck is around you who pretends like they're referencing movies or songs, but they're actually directing it at you non-directly. Like, so say if they watched a movie and there was a king who fallen from grace because he thought he was high and mighty. You know, something like that. This person feels like you're too up high and they need to bring you down. This is somebody who wants to bring you down. It's because their fucking life sucks ass. This is somebody who's freaking crying over spilt milk and shit. Shit ain't going good in their life. So everybody's life's got to be screwed up too. You're going to start seeing this person have a series of events. So they could like lose their job first. They could have like a health issue, or you might see them go through a depression. This could also be somebody who drinks a lot, because a lot of times the Five of Cups is like an alcoholic. Yeah, you're going to start seeing this. So if somebody was praying against your work, like praying that you lose your job or something, or, you know, you're going to start seeing those things happen to them. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reversed. They're jealous of you. Jealous of your success. Whatever they wished for you didn't happen. They wished that your business would go to shit. They wish you'd be brokenhearted. But it's all going back to sender. It's going back to them. So like whatever this person wished on you is now going back to them. Now, for those of you who have like a female friend you're suspecting is jealous, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine energy. Look. It's the damn King of Wands. I told you it's a fire energy. The male energy I'm picking up on is a fire sign. If there's a female energy involved, I feel like she could be an earth sign. But whoever this King of Wands is, they want this for you, but it's not working out. I feel like at one time it was, though. Because look how it's like, if I flip him over, he's looking. So this is what this person wants for you. Like, because you're in the, you could be a business owner, or you're just very stable. This person could have done something to you to break your heart. Or they love it. They love this fire sign loves seeing you heartbroken. You see how he's looking over at her? I'm also seeing like it just pains this person to see you doing well. Yeah, this person wants, you could even been helping this person somehow. This person wants, they want to take from you. Like, they want to take from you to put you in the reverse. Like, they want to give very little, but they expect you to give a lot. Yeah, they want you stuck wherever they're at. Yeah. This person wants to dim your light. And they don't. Man, this person does not want you to have a future. So you have this like calling or this something you're supposed to be doing with like the star and the 3 of Wands, like looking to your future. But if you stay around this energy, you're not gonna have that. Like they're gonna make it their life mission to hold you back. They also don't want you to see that you're supposed to be doing something. Like they want to keep you small. Yeah, because see, when you're creating or doing whatever it is you love to do, you make money. But they want to like take your fire out. This is somebody who wants to take your fire out. Like snuff out your light. Yeah, see, they're watching your they're watching your stability. And again, here goes that man. I told you that I seen like a guide shining a light on a gremlin. This gremlin entered your house through this friend, this person, whoever this person is to you. That's how they got in your home. And here goes the flashlight. This guide is shining a light on this friendship. You see how there's 2 people together? This guide is shining a light onto this relationship, this friendship, like saying, hey, this isn't what you think it is. I was just looking at this card. It kind of looks like there's something wrong with this chick's leg. I guess it's just the way they made it, but it almost looks like she has a cast on or like a splint or like a leg brace. You could have messed up your leg. You could have had a leg injury. Your left leg was injured, and it was injured because of this person. That because of all the evil they've been praying against you, they literally caused you some type of injury, or could in the future if you don't get rid of this. Yeah, they want you to move away from this. But this person wants to keep you small so that you don't see you're the Empress, because as soon as you realize this, you'll be gone. Yeah. They are trying to block you. Here goes the Sagittarius Leo energy. So it could be one of them signs. They want to block you from like growing into this Empress. But they can't. You're unstoppable. They're going to fuck around and find out. They was also doing some type of magic against your success. So if you've been, I'm telling you, if you've been experiencing issues, this is this fucking person. But they don't realize you're the magician. You're the 6 of Wands. You're going to be successful no matter what. Yep. People love you. This person fucking hates that people love you, and they want to put a stop to it. With the King of Swords in the world, this person wants to put a stop to you moving on and you evolving, and they hate this attention that you get. They're in this King of Swords energy, so they could be an air or a fire sign, but this person just hates it. They hate that you are loved by many. They don't like it. So that's exactly what this card says. I'm jealous of your success and the love that you get. Yep. They're in your friend circle. Here they are. Whoever this person's single. This is you, though. You're fixing to end up in a new relationship, too. Boy, they're really going to be pissed off when this happens. You're fixing to have a brand new passionate beginning with a lover. And boy, when they see that, you think they're mad now. Whoever this person is, you think they're mad now. Just wait. Yeah, look at this shit. You don't see this. You're fucking blinded to this. You're blinded to this. It's some type of friend you grew up with. Ex, something you're staying friends with. But you're about to get the sword of clarity. Boom. Ta-da. How you like me now? I'm in the mix. It's 1986 now. That's an Ice Cube rap song, by the way. I'm not going to keep singing it because he talks about what he was doing in the kitchen. It wasn't what he wasn't cooking chicken. No. Okay. I store songs in my mind. Okay. So when I say certain things, like it just whatever. Anyway, you're about to get clarity. Okay. And as soon as you get that clarity, you're going to move away from the salty ass friend of yours. Because you're like, bitch, I see who you are. You jealous little freaking creep. Like, somebody's very jealous and envious of you. It's sickening. But you're going to be, the light is shining. The flashlight is on. And you see it for what it is. You're going to move on. I feel like you're going to distance yourself from this friend. Okay. Let's see who's stalking your house or your job. I don't know why I'm whistling. There's something about that. There could be somebody around you who whistles. Pay attention to the whistlers in your life. I whistle a lot, but I don't think I've ever done it on readings. I don't believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Have you ever seen me whistle? Heard me whistling on here? I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I have been known to whistle, not realize I'm whistling. This is, my dad used to always call it, he would tease me, whistling Dixie. So, it's weird that I whistled on here. So pay attention to a whistler. Like, there could be a whistler around you. Okay, these flew out. Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Could be a goat or Capricorn. Well, talk about the Capricorn. Somebody's obsessed with you, watching you, stalking you. Yeah, they drive by. We've got all the fixed signs here. Look those up. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and is it Aquarius? I can't remember. Oh, so this is like a lover. They're worried that you're talking to somebody else. So they've been stalking you. Yeah, they're worried that you're entertaining other options. And that you're holding that information back from them. Yeah, they think there's a third party. So this person's been watching your home. Yeah, they're really in their head. So they also stalk you day and night. So you could be not realizing even while you're sleeping, this person's watching your home. Or because we have the day and night card worrying. So somebody's been stalking you day and night. Yeah, look, sneaking by. They think that you're cheating on them. Or that you're lying to them about a third party. So they've been watching you to see if that person comes over. Could be a Libra. Yeah, they think you have another lover. So whoever you're in a relationship with or dealing with here, they're watching you. You are being watched. There's no fucking mistake in this. Six of Cups, somebody from your past. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now at work, there's somebody you work with too around you that watches you at work too. So the past person is looking for this new person to pop up. They think this new person's been coming to your house or to your job or something. Yep, coming to the Empress. Whether you're male or female, that's you. Okay, so here's the culprit. Here's the culprit right here. It's the King of Wands. So the King of Wands has been stalking your house, okay? They're depressed, they're sad, they're in regret, they're heartbroken. Yeah, they don't want things to end with you. So whoever this fire sign is, they've been watching you. And I mean watching you. Day and night. I feel like you could still talk to this person. Maybe. And even when you're like, oh, hey, I'm going to bed, they don't believe it. They come by your house. Even when you're asleep. Yeah, look. They wait. They watch. Yeah, look, there they are stalking your ass. Yep, that's you. They're watching you. They're also just waiting. Whoever this is, they're just waiting for this Knight of Pentacles to come in and give you a commitment. So if they didn't want to give you a commitment, they're waiting for somebody else to bring it to you. I don't know why they stalk you. If they're that obsessed, why don't they just fucking be with you? I don't know. This is weird. Maybe you don't want to be with them no more. I don't know. Yeah, look. There goes the... Yep. They're burdened at the thought of you moving on and being happy, boy. Let me tell you. Yeah, they're burdened by the thought of you getting good news here. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so you have a person who's obsessed with you, but they pretend they're not. They wear a mask. You have a fire energy that's prevalent. They act like they don't give a shit about you. They act like they could care less what you're doing. I don't care what you're doing. Bullshit. This person does care what you're doing. They're holding back. This is somebody whose ego, they're very egotistical, okay? So they don't want to admit that they stalk you or that they still like you. They're in their ego. It's almost like they'd rather be in their ego and watch you go be with somebody else than to commit to you. It's really weird, whoever that is. So let's see who's obsessed with you. What's this obsessive energy? Star. Queen of Pentacles. So somebody could be watching you in the limelight or something, or this is just how they view you. Yeah, this could be online obsession. Like they're watching you online. They if you do something online, they could be watching you. Okay. If you post something online or you are like on social media quite a bit, this person's burdened and in their mind about seeing you online or something. It's something online. So that's how you'll know this is for you. This is an Aries who's obsessed with you. Yeah, and they're holding back. So this person's holding back from talking to you and they're just watching you. Okay, so the obsession is with some type of a masculine type Aries energy. You could have moved away from this person. Oh. They seen you, whoever this Aries is, they have seen you move on with somebody and forget about the past. So this King of Pentacles could be the new person or about to be your new person. Yeah, they see you giving to somebody else new. Getting some type of wish fulfillment here. Yeah, they're holding back. Whoever this is taking everything inside of them to not come forward and say something to you. Yeah, Aries energy again. See the eagle? They're watching you online. Yeah. They feel like you've made a choice to leave them behind or something and they can't handle it. Like they're obsessed with you. If you have an ex-husband or something, they're also watching you. This might have just been somebody you dated for a while or didn't entertain or something, but you may have dated them. They're obsessed with you. There's an obsession here. Ooh. This person wants to be committed to you. Maybe you were supposed to be committed to this person and it didn't work out. You could have them blocked, but they have a way around it. Yeah, you could have blocked them, moved on, but looked at other options. Yeah, this person could have cheated on you or something. This person could have cheated on you, rejected you, looked at other options or some shit. Yep, it didn't work out between y'all, so now they're just obsessed. Yep, you became single. Oh, let's see you get a lot of attention. They don't like that. Yep. Oh, this person's going to come back and get your attention. How funny. Here they come. It's after you find some type of new love, this person fucking busts out because they're crying and shit. They're obsessed. They're like butthurt. Now they want to come in and put in the work because they see that you have moved on and then they break their secrecy. They break their silence. Yep, because you're no longer stuck on them and you got a new lover. Oh, give me a break. These people get on my nerves, whoever y'all are dealing with. Look at that. They see you getting new love, new good news and shit, so they're fucking butthurt. Well, they should have acted right, hadn't they? We wouldn't be on this Jerry Springer episode 5000. Look at this shit. This person's depressed, fucking singing their woes and shit, because you're not talking to them. Give me a break. Okay, let's move on to who's out for your money. And then we'll end this. Okay, let's see. Who is out for their money? Somebody just said I don't have any money. Well, yeah, you do. You got a lot of money. You just don't realize it. Your energy is worth more than gold. Let me tell you. Everything here in this matrix is energy. And if somebody can suck your energy and deplete you, then they've struck gold. Like that little gremlin that we're talking about that they shine the light on. That little gremlin don't give a shit about your money. They give a shit about your energy. That's how they survive. They need your energy to survive. This keeps coming out a lot. You're being watched. This is somebody coming in. Look at that. The damn devil. Somebody wants you attached to them so they can steal from you, Sagittarius. We got 2 pages here. It could be 2 different people. This is somebody who wants to come in and pretend like they're your friend or that they want a relationship with you. Hell, you don't even see eye to eye with this person. Somebody who you think is a friend or a lover is wanting to take from you financially. There you go. 7 of Swords right on top of the Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants to steal from you. You need to be careful who you're letting around you. Yeah, this is a potential lover too. Yeah, this person's going to try to love on you. You got somebody coming in. They're going to try to act like they love you. They want you, romance you. They're going to use your own emotions against you. There they are. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. And we got a Virgo energy too. Look, though. See how they're shining the light on this person? This person just makes a cameo every damn time, don't they? Shining a light right onto this person. I want you to stop. Okay, they're giving me the scripture. Protect your heart. Guard your heart. Because everything flows from it. Your heart can be deceitful. So your emotions, they're a lie. Your heart is a lie. Don't ever let somebody convince you, oh, just think with your heart. No, screw that shit. Where's that gotten you in life? Nowhere. Okay? You need to start thinking with your mind. Think with clarity. Head over heart decisions every time. Okay? And I want you to, some of you guys could be in such a position that you're tired of being alone, that you just settle for something. I want you to imagine what your life would be like with this individual, is what they're telling me. Like, really think about the long run, not the short run. What would it be like living with this person day in and day out? And what do they add to you? Make a list. So if you're kind of confused, I want you to put a pros and cons list. Put down every pro to this person and every con. And if the cons outweigh the pros, then cut them. That's how you need to start thinking. It's going to save you so much precious life source, energy, money, your peace. Some of these people are coming to not only steal your finances, but to steal your mind, to steal your energy, okay? Your health. Yeah. It's sometimes, this person likes to also pick fights with you. So think about somebody in your life who's very argumentative. Yeah, like this person could also gossip about you. Boy, they wanted to shut my throat up just then. You already helped this person. You already know who this is. Who is mooching off you in your life? You already give to this person somehow. Well, it's obvious they're out for your money. This doesn't take a rocket scientist. Yeah. This is also, if this is somebody who wants to act like you're a lover or something, they're waiting for the next best thing to leave your ass anyways. There's no love here. King of Cups reversed. Yeah, this person's holding back some type of fear and worry. That's what this person also has a fear of commitment, but they also fear that you're about to find some type of a commitment. And when that happens, they know that they're, whatever you help them with will be gone. Yeah, as soon as you get married or move into a real relationship or something, this person may not get help from you anymore. Okay, you also need to be careful because there's also this person is willing to marry you just for finances. Like, this is like a gold digger to the finest here. This person will like marry you. Yeah, they would rather, like, they'll marry you and so that they're not out in the cold, so that they're not in the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, because there you are, the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, this is somebody who would even marry you. They'll marry you, but have you in a third party the whole time. And so, okay, so whoever this is, they are literally thinking about marrying you for finances, but have you like in a third party. Like, that's what they're thinking. Like, well, I guess I can marry Sagittarius for the money and then sneak around behind their back with a third party for my other pleasures. That's what they're thinking. And they're also thinking if they could get you to marry them without a prenup, they could just easily take like half your assets and there's nothing you can do. And they would go off with a third party. Yeah, look. And then they would be single with all this money. You guys better wake up. I'm telling you. If this is for somebody, if you do have a lot of money, if you have a lot of assets or property or something, you need to be careful because this person is really thinking of a way to take from you. Yeah, they're watching you. They're pocket watching you. They're pocket watching you. Seeing what all you're growing. Oh my God, they are jealous. This person is so jealous over everything that you have. Somebody from your past. You've known this person. Yeah. They are looking at what all you've grown, like what all you've been growing. And Spirit's giving you clarity on this. That's who it is. This damn Knight of Wands wanting to betray you. They're going to try to give you wish fulfillment, offer you a wish fulfillment, but just end up betraying you. This could even be somebody who wants to reconcile. Yeah, you have a new love coming. This person's going to try to stop that and get you to move away from a new energy. Yeah. This person right here would like marry you and then like make the choice to reject you and divorce you, but take half of everything you own. Yeah. If you get involved in this, this is your future. If you get involved in this bullshit, your future is going to be here crying over spilt milk, thinking, son of a bitch, I should have listened to this broad online. I should have listened to Nikki Boo. I should have chose to listen to Nikki Boo. Like, if you make this choice, you're going to be regretting it for a long time. This person's just a page. They don't have nothing to offer you. Who gives a shit about their love, folks? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I see this all the time. I used to have she's still my best friend, and before she got with this last guy, the guy she's with now is a really good guy. Okay? But before that, I watched her go from one shitty relationship to the next. And she doesn't mind me saying this, by the way, because I would never say this if she did. I'm using her as an example because I used to always tell her, like, she would get with guys who she knew didn't match her, like, financially or really even emotionally. And it's like, what do they have to offer you? You know? And I'd always tell her, don't settle for less. Just wait for God to send the right person, and you'll be glad that you waited. And so finally she got the guy that God had sent her, but she fell into temptation for some other people, and it caused her a lot of heartache. And I had to watch this, you know. And so it's like, really stop and think, what do people have to offer you? Because love is not going to pay the bills. Ding-a-ling or coochie or whatever, that may be really good too, but that's not going to pay the bills. Okay? And there's somebody here who's coming as a page to offer you something, but it means nothing to this person. Like, their intentions is to take from you, and if you involve yourself in this, you're going to be taken for a ride, and it's like not going to be a good ride. So just save yourself the time, energy. And if you have somebody, I want you to think about their work. Like, what do they do for work? Is this somebody who's going to help pay for things? Is this somebody who's going to invest into you and help flourish you? Because if not, they're being sent by not God, okay? God is not going to send somebody to you who's like, well, you know, I really don't have anything to offer you, but I can love you. That's not going to pay the rent, folks. No. Love is great and all, and I can understand if you're with somebody for years and you fall on hard times, or you just say you're younger and you just get with somebody and neither one of you really have anything, and you guys work as a team to build. But if you're somebody who's already built yourself up and built the life for yourself, and then you got somebody coming to you who hasn't done that, if you're not prepared to foot the bill for everything, then you better be careful, because there's somebody who is looking at you as a target. Okay? So that's my preaching for today. Let's see. We got Virgo, Aries, Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Virgo. Look at that. 3 Aries. I told you there's a heavy presence of an Aries who's obsessed with you, watching you, stalking you. Could even be an ex-husband or ex-wife. So we have 1, 3. We have 1, 1, 3, 4. Let me Google that. I don't see that a lot. 1, 1, 3, 4. Angel number. Interpreted as a message to be persistent in pursuing your goals and dreams according. It is a sign that your inner guidance and spiritual support are strong, and you should trust your intuition as you move forward. The number 11 in particular symbolizes new beginnings, while the number 3 represents creativity and communication. The number 4 signifies stability, guidance, and the importance of following one's instincts. So see, there's something about needing to listen to your intuition, needing to understand that you have these energies around you that don't have the best interest at heart. And it says, a message to be persistent in pursuing your goals and dreams. Put yourself first. Okay? Put God first and then yourself, and focus on yourself, your own stability, your own creative ideas. Don't try to be putting your happiness into somebody else, or you're going to be very, very miserable. I promise you. Take it from somebody who's learned a lot throughout life. I'm reading, I just Googled 771, same thing. A sign of spiritual growth and divine guidance encouraging you to trust your intuition and embrace positive changes in your life. It signifies that your angels are actively supporting you and guiding you on your path. So there's a huge presence of angels trying to warn you about, and you know, to listen to your intuition. Hold on, they're not going to let me go. There's something else they want me to, what is it? What is it? I'm trying to figure out. It's these cards, but putting on a show. Envy. Okay. So you have, this is you guys. I feel like you're not putting on a show in the sense like that you're acting out or you're doing something, you know, purposely. It's just that a lot of people could be attracted to you. A lot of people could love you, adore you. There's somebody who envies you because it's like, here you are in the spotlight. Maybe you don't even realize that you're in the spotlight, but there's somebody who's very envious of you. And then we have police. So there could be something that happens with the police. I don't want to take all these. That's too many, Spirit. Depression. Yeah, there could be somebody who's very depressed. If you all of a sudden started getting depressed and you don't know why, like, so say you're fine one day and all of a sudden you start feeling a spirit of heaviness, it's this entity that's attached to this envious person. Knowing they effed up. So there could be somebody who's very depressed because they know they screwed things up with you. Insecure. Yeah, there's somebody, there's two different, this is like, there's an envy. This first line is by itself. This is a different energy. There's somebody here who's depressed. They know they screwed things up with you. They're watching you and stalking you, but they're insecure to come forward. Private relationship. They could be watching you in a relationship or something. Copycat. Falling into pieces. This person could have fell for like a copycat of you. They could have like left you to go be with somebody else they thought that, you know, matched you or something, like a copy of you, and it didn't work. And now everything's like falling apart. They kept this relationship private. So if you, like I said, if you had somebody leave and you don't know why, they were hiding that they had somebody else. Getting played. Manipulation, lies, controlled. Ooh, yeah. Some of you guys are like under the control of like a narcissist or something here. Or this person could have got played. But first thing I thought of is like a narcissist. There's somebody who's like pulling on your, pulling on you. Kick to the curb. Well, whoever this is that left you, that tried to hide a relationship from you, could be getting kicked to the curb and realize they got played. And then we have hater. Oh. You could have like a narcissist here that kicked you to the curb and they like literally hate you. They're like a hater. They're going to come back with a fake apology. And they're telling you, do not accept this. Fighting for what you love. Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. Tantric sex. Yeah, there was somebody you had some type of spiritual connection with. Like, you might have been able to telepathically, like, do this with them. Expired, old news, discarded. Fake friends. There you go. That's why they had me pull from this deck, again, as a reminder of what is around you and that you need to be careful. And then we have expecting new beginning and keeping a promise. There is somebody you're going to end up in a relationship with that's going to keep their promises to you. And that's really going to piss off these fake friends or this fake friend. We have sexual protection in the reverse. So if you don't want to get pregnant, be careful because this chick is pregnant. So if you didn't like use protection, you could be pregnant and not know it. And you don't want to hear that shit. You're like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Yeah. You're going to realize it was a bad choice. So if you had sex with somebody and you didn't use protection, somebody could end up pregnant here. And you're going to realize, like, oh shit, that was a bad choice. Like, oh damn, like, yeah, anger management. There could also be somebody you're mad at, or somebody who's very toxic. Yeah, so some of you guys are gonna like hear that you were cheated on, or somebody got cheated on, or you're gonna hear about it. Somebody who's very toxic, finding evidence, getting caught. We have anger management, bad choice, don't want to hear it. Somebody could have cheated and didn't use sexual protection, and then ends up having a baby, and then they're like realize they are like caught in a very toxic ass situation because they made a bad choice. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. Pregnancy tests, and then bugaboo, and fulfilling a fantasy. Yeah, so somebody went off and had a freaking fantasy with somebody who's very promiscuous, sleeps around and shit, and this person gets pregnant. This could even be you, though. Like, maybe you were, like, somebody kept bugging you, like, really wanting you, and you might have gave in to them or something. And then you, like, they purposely got you pregnant, or maybe they told you they was wearing a condom or something and they weren't. Somebody's gotten pregnant. That's why they have me use these damn cards. There could be a third party that's pregnant. Because this is all about what is hidden. This is like an exposure reading. So just be careful. If you think you are pregnant or suspect it, go get a test, okay? And if you are, I need to tell you this too. If it is an accident, it's still a blessing from God. This child's still going to be a blessing. So don't be so hard on yourself, okay? I'll see you guys later. Love you.